I hope that you will support this amendment. It's pretty straightforward. All it does is ensure the privacy of Minnesotans when there might be a medical debt involved with their health care. Right now we have recorders in the state of Minnesota that will record for public purposes a person's social security number. And we just want to give direction to the recorders in the state of Minnesota not to record the private information that should not be recorded in the public record. So what this amendment does is it just asks that the agency, the recorder, shall redact all but the last 4 digits of the social security number, just to protect the residents' interests in privacy. I hope members will support this. Pretty straightforward. It was a bill that I introduced, asked for hearings on, and I think that the committee agenda just did not allow for a hearing on this very straightforward amendment.
Discussion on the amendment. Senator Berglund.
Mr. President and Senator Ortman, I believe all of this kind of information in any public client's records in the state of Minnesota are already considered private data and are not allowed to be released to the public or to a reporter. So I don't really understand the need for this amendment.
Further discussion. Senator Ortman.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chair. I acknowledge that Senator Berglund has a great deal of experience in this area. However, there were residents in my district and others that brought this bill forward with the concern that it was actually being recorded. And so we do need to provide our view from the legislature that this is not what we intend. And hopefully Senator Berglund won't oppose this because she says it might not be needed, but I'm saying that there is a need. And so hopefully if it's further clarification, hopefully we can all agree to just further clarify that this information should not be made part of the public record. Mr. Chair, I would ask for a roll call vote. I don't believe that was a germaneness question. I think this amendment is clearly germane to our health policy.
She did not question the germaneness. So.
Just there was a challenge here about whether it was germane or not, and I just want to make sure that that has not been brought up as a motion here.
You're the only one using the word germane.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chair. There was some implication that this was not germane to this bill. Clearly it is germane to this bill, and I don't think it's hard to vote yes for this. Let's just make sure that people's private information is not included in our recorders' very public records.
Secretary will close the roll. There being 38 ayes and 22 nays, the motion is adopted.